Hey YouTube, it's Joel, and today these are going to be my top 5 favorite games of all time. I had such a hard time creating this list because not that there's many games that I've played, even though I've played a decent amount, but just the sheer amount of experiences that I have had with multiple video games, it was hard to narrow it down with just 5. So that's why I have 2 honorable mentions for this video before it even starts. But I also would love to preface this video by saying that I'm not saying that these games are the best games ever, although I think number 1 is arguably the best video game of all time, but that's just me. My favorite titles, what I have loved playing, how many hours I've sunk into these games, and just my personal experience. So without further ado, let's get started. With the first honorable mention, and it's gonna maybe shock a couple people, it's gonna be Red Dead Redemption 2. I have not finished this game. I'm currently in, don't hate me, I'm currently in the midst of trying to finish this game because when I bought this game, I never played it. I picked it up, I tried to get through the opening scenes, and I mean, it was okay, but I just never carried on with it. And then people started playing it and they're like, oh my God, it's so good. And then I saw some other people play it recently and they're like, oh my God, and I want that experience. So definitely am loving. Rockstar never misses with their games, ever. And I think I'm like almost 40 hours in. I think I'm on chapter 3. I think I have a decent amount left to go. This game is like easily over 100 hours. So I think I don't have as much time as I once did. So that's why I haven't really got to this game too much, but I am trying to finish it. Honorable mention, Red Dead 2. My next game, honorable mention, not jumping into the list just yet, is Zelda Breath of the Wild. I really hope that you guys can't see these. Anyways, Breath of the Wild. I haven't finished this game either, I know, but this game is great. This is probably, my Switch collects dust at the moment, but this game takes it out the shelf. I only pick up my Switch to play this and Smash. This game is amazing. I love the mechanics, although I'm not a big fan of the weapon system where all the weapons break eventually. I do have the Master Sword, and I think you can do some things to get around it for the weapons to last a very long time. But yeah, this game is fan-freaking-tastic. I love this game. Now, to get onto the list. At number 5, and I had all of these games, physical editions, but I can't find some of them. I recently have moved, so they probably got lost. But at number 5, I have Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 is so great, man. I love, first of all, this game is visually stunning. I love this game. The opening scene when you're on the boat, it's just great. And obviously you can't get enough of Nathan Drake. Just a great all-around character. Speaking of characters, Sam and Sully, like it all just blends in really together. I think the story could maybe a little bit weaker than the other two, but I think Uncharted 4 is the greatest Uncharted in the franchise. You can sue me, you argue with your mama. Yeah. Shut your I think it's the best. The multiplayer I enjoyed, that's where the bulk of my gameplay come from. I beat the story and then I played the multiplayer, absolutely fell in love. Obviously you have some issues with the mystics and that stuff that kind of ruins it a little bit, but I had a lot of fun playing these games. I think I have over 100 hours on Uncharted 4, and I'll put up a screenshot so you guys can see, but absolutely. At number 4, we have Marvel's Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. I think I have a picture of when I bought the PS4 Pro edition of this game. This is like, I love this game. I have over 100 hours. How could you have over 100 hours in a game that, like Marvel Spider-Man? If you've played Marvel Spider-Man, you know there's not a lot of meats and bones for you to last 100 hours. But I did because I loved it. I can't tell you how many times I've booted up my PlayStation just to swing around, and I've done it before. The story is great. I think it's better than Spider-Man 2. The E3 2017 gameplay trailer was so hype, bro. It was so freaking hype. I remember to this day watching it, feeling so hype. I'm like, oh my God, I got this, I gotta get this. I stayed up all night trying to get this PS4 Pro edition. I honestly had to buy it from a Best Buy that was like 30-40 minutes out the way because my local Best Buy, I think, had sold out or something like that. But yeah, the web slinging this is the best Spider-Man game ever. That you don't argue. There's no way arguing. Maybe you could say Marvel Spider-Man 2 is a better game. I could take that. But the web slinging is great. The combat is great. The characters are alright. Obviously, the Mary Jane missions, but love this game. At number 3, we have Detroit Become Human. If you have not played this game, go play it. If you're a fan of playing video games, you need to play Detroit Become Human. It's a solely based decision game, so not much of combat that you're doing, but the story and decisions that you're making are just so well done and well pieced together. The acting is out of this world. And at the end, like you play 3 characters, and as the stories kind of interweave each other, depending on the decisions that you make, some of them might die, some of them might live, maybe all 3 of them live. And so I've never played a game like that before, and my experience with Detroit Become Human was just fantastic. At number 2, we have Cyberpunk 2077. This game got off to a rocky start, we know, with a whole bunch of glitches and stuff, but to be honest, I played it on my PS4 Pro, I think, when it came out, or PS5. I can't remember. I got the PS4 version. I'm pretty sure I was playing on my PS5. I have easily close to 100 hours in this game. This game is so good. The world is amazing. The side missions carry this game. I've never played a game where I would much rather do the side missions than carry on with the story. This game is exactly that. The customizations, the different weapons. You have katanas, you have swords, you have hammers, you have guns that talk, you have guns that track. This game is just so flippin' good. The DLC is even better. The vehicles, they work well. This game, if you have not given it a second chance, you need to. This game is absolutely amazing. I hold it near and dear to my heart. I go back and play this game every once in a while because I've already beaten and done almost everything that you need to do in the game. But it's great. The DLC is great. Idris Elba, Keanu Reeves. I mean, steals the show. Love it. And my number 1 game of all, my favorite game of all time, is The Last of Us Part 2. I know, when this game first came out, I've never been more upset in my life playing a video game. You want to talk about when you go into a movie theater, or you walk out that movie theater just feeling emotional, whether it's happy, sad. This game takes you through all the emotions. I'm not lying to you. I think that this story is, looking back now, when I first played it, what is this? I've never paused the game mid-game thinking oh, no, I'm not playing no more. This is done. I'm done. This game does it. And the gameplay is so good. It is such a step up from the first story. To be completely honest with you, the gamer in me would love another Last of Us because it's Last of Us. I don't care what the story is, man. Give me another Last of Us. But I would totally be okay with them just staying right here, with Naughty Dog just staying just at Last of Us Part 2. I don't know what else to say about this game. The story is amazing. The characters are great. You get to learn both point of views from each character, and you kind of basically do your own assumptions. Yeah, I don't think Abby is as bad as some people may think that she is. I definitely can see the hate. I definitely hated her, but looking back, it's definitely understandable what she had done. And so let me know if you guys watched the show. I watched the first season. I'm not looking forward to season 2. Obviously, for the people who played it, no, I won't spoil anything. Those are my favorite video games of all time. Let me know if you guys agree with the list. If not, what are your favorite games of all time? I've played a couple and I've definitely left some out, but these are just the games that I love. I really do. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace.